Hello and welcome back, beautiful people. For those who are new here, my name is Lydia and I am the Witch of Multirealms. And for those who are repeat viewers, thanks for coming back again. You will notice that I am now making videos that has to do with tarot readings for the collective, and it revolves around signs and synchronicities, angel numbers that you can see. In the future, I will incorporate more variety of signs and synchronicities, probably things, objects, events, animals, birds that one might see in terms of what they're receiving in terms of signs from the universe. So, but what I'm doing now is more aligned with angel numbers. Okay, and yesterday I have posted a video that are for those who have been seeing 4 ones. Today, I am going to put out one video, one reading for those who have been seeing triple ones, 111. So, and the format is I will not be doing a specific spread. I don't read by specific spreads. I am an intuitive reader. I will ask Spirit to show me what's the indication card for today's read, and that will set the tone for the message. And I will also be pulling cards to understand the story or the situation of what the individual is going through. I just want to say one disclaimer. So this is a reading for the collective. There are definitely more than one pair of eyes watching this, and everyone comes from different situations, scenario, different culture and background. Everyone lives a different life and different story, so there is bound to be variations, and not everything is going to resonate for you. So please take what resonates for you, what makes sense for you. You will know in the back of your mind, and this is part of your story. And if it's not, of course, leave it. It's meant for someone else. And also, tarot is here to provide insight and to help you develop your understanding of what you're going through so that you can make better choices moving forward. You know, this is, after all, advice and guidance from Spirit. So do not let tarot dictate your life. It's not a way to tell your fortune, so nothing is set in stone, nothing is absolute. And again, if it doesn't resonate for you, don't take it, right? So tarot is here as a tool to provide advice and insight and guidance. Okay, that said, we will start today. I am getting the message from Spirit. For those who have been seeing 111, please, Spirit, let us know what is your message today. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. And the word on it is innovation. This deck I will share in the description comment section below. And then you know which deck I'm using. So today's card for indication is the King of Wands, innovation. Okay. Now I'm going to pull from the traditional Rider-Waite deck 4 cards, or maybe 4, depending what Spirit wants to give me, so I can understand what you're going through, the storyline. I was actually expecting that the message that comes through would be for I don't know, like more individuals, but it seems like an extremely specific message for one person. Okay, I can see a story here, a situation. So just to recap, your indicator card is actually King of Wands in reverse. And then from the Rider-Waite deck, I got first card, the Sun card in reverse. Okay, you can see this clearly, right? The King of Pentacles upright. Nine of Swords upright. And Three of Pentacles upright. I'm seeing a story. It's very obvious. So, okay, this might be for a very specific few individuals, or perhaps even one person is going to be watching this and totally it is that person's story. Okay, here goes. What I'm seeing is that Spirit is telling me somebody, you, has a new enterprise, is working on a new enterprise or business, but is finding it difficult or challenging to take a step forward in this business, or like there is something holding you back from being the basically you have the entrepreneurial energy as King of Wands. So the definition, the archetype of King of Wands is a very enterprising person who is a visionary, who dares to make the ideas and the big moves for their enterprise and their business. Okay, so, and as you remember, the card says innovation. In its upright situation, it would be King of Wands upright and innovation, but we have it this way. Okay, so what's happening here? I just am looking at a person who actually is in the middle or at the beginning of this building this enterprise, but is kind of stuck. Reverse to me is like a stuck energy or a halt. Okay, and to boost the story, to give me more understanding, I'm seeing the Sun in reverse. Again, Sun being the vitality, the life force, the drive, the birth of something new. And if it is in reverse, yet again, I'm seeing some kind of like a fuel, like a fire, the lack of that vitality or spark that is required to move an enterprise forward. Now, because the Sun card came first, and then your King of Pentacles came after, which looks like this. And that means this is behind, the Sun card is behind the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, let's say that's you. Okay, I'm sensing the King of Pentacles is you. You know what? I'll take a step back on that. I'm starting to sense that the King of Pentacles is someone else, not you. Oh, okay. Is the King of Pentacles somebody who's investing in your business? Okay, I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing, okay, so this could be two situations. For one, for some of you, the King of Pentacles could mean yourself. And you're feeling some kind of, feeling some kind of stuck because you have a feeling that you need to conserve your funds or allocate your funds in something or somewhere, or you are fearing the use of your funds. And that's in that fear in many ways is dousing the fire, dousing the drive, pulling away the source and the fuel that's needed to move this enterprise forward. Okay, so this is, for some people, this is one situation going on. Now for some other people, this could mean that the King of Pentacles is somebody who is supposed to or meant to invest in your enterprise and is not in favor of investing with you, or is giving you some kind of grief over this money. Whatever it is also giving, it's the same energy as what I said in the other situation, pulling away the life force, pulling away the source of fuel that's needed to move this enterprise forward. Because what the King of Pentacles is facing is Nine of Swords. Now, Nine of Swords, okay, I might as well show this. And then after Nine of Swords is Three of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm seeing is in that situation, if say King of Pentacles is you, King of Pentacles is you with the funds and the money, but you are fearing something is causing you to feel frightened of using or allocating. There's some kind of fear, there is some kind of past memory or experience that is giving you that inability to take the leap forward. Maybe you have invested in something before, you have lost money, and that's why you have bad memories of it. Maybe this is you trying to be prudent and cautious because, again, you might have dipped your toes in some kind of investment before, invested in some business before even. Could it be your own business or someone else's business? Whatever it is, you're feeling it's a scarcity. It's a sense of fear and scarcity with that money you're holding on to, with that pentacle you're holding on to. Something is giving you fear of moving forward in this investment. And again, take whatever resonates. It could be you investing in your own business, but you have fear. Or it could be someone wanting to invest in your business, or you are courting an investor to invest in your business, and that someone has fear and is feeling very, very cautious due to some past experience that, of course, did not bode well for them. Whatever this looks like, clearly the funds is the drive and the fuel for moving this enterprise forward. Now, with the one last card here in that storyline of the Three of Pentacles, it's definitely showing me that this is not a solopreneur situation. This seems more like partners are involved in the business. It feels like some of you have different variety of talents and skills that are being brought to the table. I'm not getting, of course, the clear picture yet if this King of Pentacles is one of the partners in this situation. So I'm going to get more clarifiers. Let's see what we can gather from. Maybe let's go for the Nine of Swords. I would like to know, Spirit, what's the situation with the Nine of Swords? Okay. Okay. Okay, so from within the Nine of Swords, I'm getting that these are the specific worries or fears that revolves around this Nine of Swords energy. One such energy is the fear of instability for their own family and well-being of the family. So again, this could apply to you. This could apply to somebody who's an investor to your business. So either yourself or somebody who's investing into the business. This fear has to do with one of the fear has to do with this reverse Nine of Cups energy, which is the instability, lack of sense of security. If the fund is being used up, if the investment don't turn out well, this could shake up things for the foundation of a happy family, of the stability, once again, the well-being and stability of a family. That's one situation. Now another Could be so somebody is one of the fear is the Queen of Pentacles energy, Queen of Pentacles upright. Now, Queen of Pentacles is abundant. Queen of Pentacles is could also mean, so with every card, for those who do not know yet, with every card there is always two ways to see it, or even several ways, more than two ways to see it. In some situation, Queen of Pentacles is abundant, is self-providing, nurturing, and wise usage and prudence usage of finances. Which, on the flip side, if this has got to do with fear, bad memories, it could be somebody who is in the energy of this Queen of Pentacles with the fear of spending that money on investment. Again, we're talking about if this has got to do with the fear and a bad memory or a traumatic memory that revolves around money, and Queen of Pentacles shows up, it might be somebody who is feeling more lack, more fear of letting go of that money, because there is the desire to conserve and preserve, and perhaps take a much less risky approach to investment. Perhaps this person perceives this business investment to be too risky, and it is sure, this person wants to invest, but in something that is way more secure. Yeah? So this Queen of Pentacles energy is somebody who is not unwilling to invest, but wants to invest in something more secure and less risky. There could be this sense of like the business that's being proposed to them. Something might have made them feel that it's not a sound choice, or like it's a risky choice. Lastly, there is actually one more energy that popped out in relation to the Nine of Swords, is the Knight of Wands. So I'm sensing that the Knight of Wands gives off the energy in relation to Nine of Swords. Could be, so knights are always, besides the Knight of Pentacles, all the knights are action takers, go-getters. They are charging, protecting, in action, doing something, forging on the road ahead in all the different suits. So the one with the wands, it's all about grasping new opportunities as they come and really charging for it. I think how this Knight of Wands is related to the Nine of Swords, this in fact applies to very much to the King of Pentacles. Okay, again, whoever this King of Pentacles is, feeling tight with the money now, it could have been that the money that's meant for the business have been spent or used in an area which was unfortunately might have been a very quick decision that was made for something else. I'm seeing impulsive and strong, impulsive or rash energy coming from the Knight of Wands. So this King of Pentacles might have used a particular amount of funds in some kind of way that was spent impulsively in a rush, with more I would say like fast inspired action. That money was spent or used or allocated, and now that that money is not available, has not seen the returns, maybe the returns have not come back, it's creating some kind of fear and lack. And that's why the King of Pentacles is in that energy of like, okay, now I don't have that money. Now I'm still waiting for that money to come in. It's somewhere else, it's tied up somewhere else, that other thing that I was like very fast to jump into. But then I do not have that money now for the business. Okay, so I'm seeing these three energies, whichever applies to you, I'm not sure, but I'm sensing these are the three different situations that is tied into their fear in that Nine of Swords. Okay, I'm going to take this in. Now, Spirit, can you tell us... could you tell us what's the Three of Pentacles here? Okay. So short of saying, I mean, a Three of Pentacles, if you were to really observe the artwork on Three of Pentacles, it shows that different people, three of them actually, using different skills, different talents perhaps, different knowledge. Maybe some have more knowledge than the rest. We're seeing a monk, somebody who looks like a mason, somebody who looks like a... I can't quite make out what's the other one, the one in the red robe. But basically different skill set, different knowledge coming together, putting things together. Pentacles are already set up in the arch of what looks like a church. I'm not saying that exactly could be three partners you're working with. This simply could even mean that you possess a few talents and skills yourself, and then this other partner you have possess also some other talents and skills. But in relation to this Three of Pentacles, what Spirit has given me is that there is inner strength, there is strength. And this strength usually refers not to the actual physical strength, but somebody's inner strength. And this is a card that it could tie into... so I do not typically read astrologically, but sometimes it does apply. So I'm not going to cut that out. There's a possibility that one of the people you're working with is in a Leo sign. You know, Leo energy seems strong here because even your opening card, which is this King of Wands, has a lion here. So it could be yourself that's a Leo. It could be. Or it could be someone you're working with that's a Leo. But whatever it is, Spirit's also saying that one of you working in this business has the ability to alchemize this challenge and has inner strength. But okay, you've gotten Seven of Wands in the reverse. Now, Seven of Wands, if it's an upright, it shows that no matter how difficult the challenge is, you're able to put up that defense. You know, 7 usually is a number where choices and options are being presented. And if there are challenges, you know, like what you see in this card, you can see with the wands, you are putting up this defense line, even though there are many wands coming up at you, but you are standing on the top of the hill, and that's a vantage point. And you're holding one wand, and you're able to, you don't look like you are about to come down. No matter how difficult the challenge is, you are able to hold it up. Yeah, tough as it seems, but you're able to hold it up. Now, the thing is, you did not get this card upright, you got this card this way. It could mean that while you are trying very hard to counter whatever challenge that comes, it is wearing on you, it is very difficult. When in reverse, it does not always mean the exact opposite of something. sometimes I take it that Spirit is trying to say you have it, it's just that you have less of it, or you need to do something, you just have not yet done it. So this is what I'm seeing, is that you are capable of this, but you're just finding it difficult to carry it through. So you have the ability to fight through usually, but this situation is starting to see to wear on you. It's quite tough, because what comes after, in support of what that card I saw, is the Five of Pentacles. Now, Five of Pentacles is, again, a few ways to see it, but in this situation, I feel that the card of Pentacles is definitely referring to you feeling the lack, the fear of not having the pentacles, the funds, that the very much needed funds. It could be you guys are literally at a choke point. You know, that this is a funnel stop. You're at a choke point of moving this business or project forward because of the lack of funds. And there's just no other, there is very few other variations that one could imagine what you're going through. This card probably spells out the whole situation. Five of Pentacles. Being left out in the cold. Maybe you are really hoping, and you know, I say this from my own perspective, having been an entrepreneur for almost my entire life. I know that feeling. I know that feeling of shifting earnings, whatever little earnings you're making, and quickly taking that, instead of paying yourself, instead of buying what you want, instead of enjoying that newly made income, you take it and then you invest it in some other part of the business, because it's about growth, right? Your business is your baby. You feed the baby first before you feed yourself. And I know that feeling. So I can definitely see that there is a situation for somebody here who is waiting for the new funds. Again, could be your own funds. It could be someone who's investing. Could be a partner who's already promised, hey, I'm going to have this money by so-and-so date, and I'm going to be able to take it, and then we put it into that part of the project, and then we develop that part of the business, you know, things like that. But that is basically not happening yet. Not happening fast enough, not happening yet. And it's causing some kind of choke to the movement. Okay. You know, even as I was saying this with the word choke, I feel choked. All right, Spirit, please give us your guidance to this situation. Moving forward, what should this group do about that situation? Please give us your advice and your guidance, Spirit. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, what? Okay. Spirit, can you give me a couple more? What is this? Okay. Well, if this is the case, I truly hope this is the case and it works out this way for you. Now, actually, the reply and the advice from Spirit does not sound too bad at all. Okay, first card, we got the High Priestess. Then we got the Chariot. A lot of major arcana here, by the way. Then Queen of Cups. Hierophant. Ten of Wands in reverse. And Six of Cups. Okay, the answer from Spirit is honestly quite straightforward. And I'm glad I pulled a couple more cards to get a clearer picture. What Spirit is saying is that you actually have the intuition, whatever you've been feeling, now's the time, okay? If you've been very in your head about things, clearly you've been quite in your head about things because you got yourself the Nine of Swords here, okay? Sword being very mental, very rational, thoughts, thinking, ideas, communication. There is a lot of thoughts in your mind. You clearly have some fears. That's all very mental for you. It's all stuck in the head. And that probably is one of the biggest things that's impeding your ability to move forward. What Spirit is saying, by the way, you got a Chariot here. In order to be moving forward bravely, okay, not feeling that you cannot move anymore, the Charioteer is in a chariot pulled by two sphinxes that, as you can see, there are no reins, there are nothing connecting the Charioteer and the chariot to the sphinxes. Okay, so the sphinxes are the energy, the cosmic energies. And what we are saying here is that you're able to be on your way on this path and be divinely guided to make moves forward, okay? If you rely on your intuition. And this High Priestess denotes a person tapping into, so feminine, by the way, we're not saying you're a woman. Tarot is not gender specific. When you see a king, it doesn't mean that you're either male or female. It just means that you have the energy of somebody who is in control of something and, in charge of something. You could be male, you could be female. So to explain, for those who might not know yet, is that tarot is not gender specific. So if you see, now the High Priestess is somebody who in her own divine feminine energies, she is connected to the divine, she is intuitively guided, her instincts are clear as the moonlight. And what Spirit is trying to tell you is that you have this ability in you. Now's the time to refer to your intuition, rely on your gut instincts. If you've been feeling that something is right or something is wrong, not because it's in your mind, not because you've done some maths and calculation, but more so because in your gut, you know it well that things are going to come out good or bad or right or wrong or in any way. Refer to your gut instincts because you are being divinely guided. And if you notice, as the High Priestess has the two pillars, the black and the white, and so does the male in the chariot, the charioteer, also being led by the sphinxes, the divine guidance, the black and the white. You see, there is a correlation here. This is your yin and this is your yang. This is your feminine energies and this is your masculine energies. In both ways, Spirit is trying to say that the path is ahead of you. You can make a move forward. You just have to rely on your intuition. And to boost the message of relying on one's intuition, your next card is Queen of Cups. And I think this is Spirit's way of reinforcing that you can, at this time, feel vulnerable. Yes, emotionally vulnerable. But do not forget that you possess the energy as a queen. Again, you're not female, maybe you're male, but doesn't matter. That you possess the nurturing energy of not only nurturing your own feelings, but also others. You care not only for your own feelings, but also others. And it could be because of this energy that you possess that might be, there is two ways to see it. It could be that you care too much about what some other people are thinking in terms of how you feel. Like maybe you really worry for someone else. And so that might be something that's holding you back from making the right move. But at the same time, do not forget that in the grand scheme of providing love and care for others, there is always caring and providing for yourself first and your own feelings first. And listen to your intuition, right? So the Queen of Cups is nothing short of a person who holds and cherishes that cup symbolizing feelings and her inner thoughts and intuition. She is the holder, queen of that cup. If she nurtures the world, she nurtures those around her. She first has to be in herself, seated firmly on that throne in a good place. And I always say this to those who consult me in regards to their development, especially those that are empaths. They give and give and give, and then they care and care and care for many people at the detriment of their own state of emotional health. And I always tell them, don't give when your cup is half empty. Don't even give when your cup is just about full. You need to have a cup that is overflowing non-stop for you to be able to pour into someone else's cup. Because after you pour into someone else's cup, even if you have a full cup, you end up with a half cup. It's a lose-lose game if you think about it, because that person's cup got half of your cup. Mathematically speaking, that's a half a cup plus half a cup. It's not full for either of you. So you want to have an overflowing cup, and constantly overflowing cup. So when you pour into that person's cup, not only can you give that person a full cup, your cup is still overflowing. And how to get into that state of mind? You have to trust that you possess the intuition and divine guidance and really tap into that. This is your talent. This is your cosmic inheritance. This is your cosmic wealth. Doesn't run dry. It only runs dry if you allow it to. So Spirit is saying, we are behind you. And maybe they want me to say this, we are behind you. Why so? Because while you have your Queen of Cups here, and as I was giving you the whole lecture about pouring into people's cup only when your cup is full, right behind you is the Hierophant. See? We're behind you. The Hierophant denoting the divine, the knowledge above, the holy, the consciousness, the source, the wisdom that is from above is right behind you. Don't forget. The universe has your back. That's what it says. And the Hierophant could refer to many things as well. It could be establishment. It could be some form of authority that you're working with. It could be many things. It could be somebody who is a mentor or a teacher who is there to guide you and teach you and lead you on this way. Whatever it is, you have support. And the next card is the path and road. Okay, so this is 10 of Wands. Upright, it looks like this, right? It's a guy. Wands usually refers to somebody having to build something. Wands being very actionable, tangible, usually has a lot to do with creating something new. Thus, King of Wands is referred to as somebody who is building a business usually. So 10 of Wands could be like, you have like 1,000 things that you have to work on for this business. It's so tiring. Sometimes it looks like 10 of Wands sometimes looks like a guy who is a person who is facing burnout because of the work. Anyways, you got it in reverse. I think what Spirit is trying to say is, yes, we understand. We understand you're very tired. You're carrying a lot of wands. Definitely not easy. But you don't forget, this is a journey that you have to go through because you are building what you're building. If you remember, So in upright, if you remember that you are carrying the wands and you're reaching home soon, this is all part and parcel of the journey. I know it's tiring, but you're coming to the end of that tiring journey. You get through this. And when you have it in reverse, they just want to remind you, do not forget. Do not forget that you're doing all this for a good reason. Okay? They give me the Six of Cups. Now, Six of Cups refer to usually a good time that was from a past, a good feeling, memory, something that's very emotionally connected to something you experienced or someone you experienced this feeling with in the past. And the fact that you have it as one of the last card in this clarification and behind the reverse wands, I think what Spirit is trying to say that do not forget that you set out to work on this project or this business or enterprise. It's not going to be an easy road. There's going to be a lot that you need to work through. You might be facing burnout, sure, but do not forget that you are very close to the finishing line, and that sweet, beautiful, nostalgic memory of what you're trying to create for yourself. This business might have a lot to do with something that is a childhood dream that you've had for a long time. I think that's what they're trying to tell me. You are actually building towards something that you have dreamt of for a very long time, you have wanted for a very long time. It's something that emotionally, not just financially, but actually more so, purposefully and emotionally fulfills you, and you are getting there. You will taste the sweet victory very soon. All in all, I think the strongest indication for this guidance here is the High Priestess and the Chariot. And the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Hierophant. I think if there's anything, let's not even look at the rest of the cards. If there's anything you take home, wait, did I put it the other way around? Yeah, it makes sense. This way. Okay. If there's anything you take back with you, that is a strong message that you want to, remember for the rest of this week or even this month, however long you will take to get through this hurdle. You are divinely guided. You have wisdom of your own. You have the inner knowing and ability to understand and see things clearly and make the right choices. There is movement. Once you get through seeing it, having that clarity, understanding it on the intuitive level, you'll be able to make your move smoothly on this path ahead. Okay? And do not forget that if you want to care about how others feel, you must care first about how you feel and take care of your own well-being. Last but not least, you have the establishment, you have the source, the knowledge, and the authority, okay? Whoever you need power and support from is behind you. You have backing. So this is the message for you today. You know what? I will pull one card from the Moonology Messages Oracle and see if there's a word of advice from Spirit. Spirit, please give us a word of advice for this group. Okay. Moon dance celebration. Okay, let's see what the card says from the book. 6, Right. Okay, this card brings good news. You will soon have a good reason to celebrate. Expect good things and positive developments. Think about all the good in your life at this very moment. What do you have to be grateful for? Be grateful for it now. Do a little dance of gratitude. Stay focused on the solutions and not the problems. Open your heart and be as happy as you can with the way things are now. Being upbeat about the good things in your life is hugely important when it comes to creating the life you want. It's as though better things come to people who are already buzzing. The essential message of this card is you get what you want once you love what you have. Feeling grateful is the key. If you're going through a situation so tough that it's hard to be grateful, dig deeper for something you're happy about. I think I'm getting a clearer picture as we see here. Good times are ahead, you have to believe it, and this card is a sign urging you to be more optimistic. You know that part where Spirit says, if you're going through a situation so tough that it's hard to be grateful, dig deeper for something you're happy about. I think it's short of saying, Spirit is trying to remind you that something in this project or endeavor, in whatever you're building here, there's something sweet and beautiful that is from a childhood memory, perhaps, or a memory that's been built long ago, that is the sweetness of this entire thing you're doing. Do not let this slip. Do not let this disappear from you. Do not forget what it's all about. Remember, this is you working towards that beautiful, sweet memory of something you're building on. And if the tough gets going, remember of this beautiful, beautiful memory of what this is all for. Now, additional meanings for this card. There's good news coming. Praise your life. Say yes to a party. Okay. Maybe you have to socialize. Maybe when you socialize, opportunities will start coming your way. You never know. So yes, here's your card. Again, if you can see this. So this is the message I have for you today. And this is the message that Spirit has for you today. I'd like to thank your spirit guides and my guides for providing us the clarity in this reading. I hope this helps. If you find that this resonates for you, please comment in the comment section, like and subscribe and follow my channel. And I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Thank you. Bye.